Right, evening all. I don't know who's out there in La La Land at the moment, but if you can let me know if I've got a decent sound check. Quite noisy in the club tonight. A few Tuesday Summer League matches going on. Music in the background for your delectation. We start off with Ash Hine and Keith Matthews. Interesting group tonight, some might say. Ash Hine, Kent A player. Darren Hill, Kent Blackpool player. And then Luke and Keith, Gravesend boys. Luke will be a bit later on. Darren's already here. So it'll be Ash to break. Evening, Tel. None of these players will be used to playing on a Rasson, and none of them were used to be playing on Hainsworth Precision Cloth. It's much quicker than it has been, so should get some interesting pool tonight. So decent start from Ash, nice break. And he's elected to take reds. Yeah, a few Gravesend boys watching tonight, I'm sure. So you see how nice and quick this table is now. You can actually play gentle shots. Evening, Dan. This is a good start from Ash here. He's got an opportunity. He just needs a nice little split here. Evening, Twigs. Red on the top rail could be a potential issue, and he didn't want that black to come back and block that red. So he's got a couple of issues to deal with now. He can get back onto that red from here. A little bit of bottom left, just screw down to where the yellows are in the bottom left of the table. Take the red long. He's going to end the break. It's not a bad choice. Yeah, it's good thinking there from Ash. Yeah, it's handed the table over, but Keith would do very well to dish up from here. Evening, James. How are you, mate? Yeah, Luke's arrived, so he's the last one to be here, so we've got a full house. It's always nice. Always worry every week that someone's not going to turn up. It hasn't happened yet, so must be doing something right. Run through the rules for those of you who don't know. These matches are timed, so you can see on there's a match clock ticking away at the bottom of your screen. 25-minute match clock. First 15 minutes of the match clock are 30-second shot clocks, and then it drops to 15 seconds. The players get a matching extension, one per frame, so 30 seconds during the 30-second shot clock and 15 after that. The match will finish if one of the players reaches 5. Which doesn't often happen, but there you go. So you can end up with a draw. There's no frame difference in the matches tonight, so it's only points. So there is a chance we could end up with a 6-red shootout if players are level on points. Top 2 go through. I will show you the other players that have played during the break between frames. I'll show you the rest of how the other weeks have gone and where those players are, which players have gone through. So we dropped from 32 original entries down to 16 for the next group of 4 groups of 4. And then we drop down again to 2 groups of 2, and then we have a final group of 4. Pretty straightforward. Mason Coles is in the building. Oh, poor miss from Ash there. He won't be happy with that. So it is fairly noisy in the club tonight, so do let me know if that background noise is a bit overwhelming. Can't really do much about it, I'm afraid, but I can turn the microphone at the table down if necessary, or I can turn it up if necessary. That's not a bad little shot from Keith. I think he's got to try and chip this yellow into the middle somehow and hold for the other yellow. It may well be that he can play it onto the rail and spin around the back of that yellow and play the second yellow in the same pocket. Don't know if he's got the angle. He may. It looks like he has to me. Get the right hand side. This is tricky playing it this way though. He's gone the other way. Yeah, he needed that to drop. That's not too bad. He's just got to mind his work trying to hold that white ball. May go twice across the table. This cloth is very quick, so be easily able to get across the table twice. You played on this cloth yet? Nice. Yeah.
It's a lot faster to the other ones.
Yeah, much better. We've done table 3 today, so table 4 will be done tomorrow. So county matches on Sunday. The A teams and the B teams and the seniors will all be playing on this nice quick cloth on the Rassons. I actually think it's the best cloth I've ever played on, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think he's okay there. I don't know if he can get through. He might be able to swerve that round, that black. You got a match tonight, mate?
Chmps GYC.
Oh, GYC.
Yeah.
Keith could get through. So first opportunity is to Keith then. Tough shot, but the way to play these Rassons is not to try and power them in. Pocket weight, and the pockets are quite generous at pocket weight. If you hit them hard, you've got to be accurate. Yeah, Keith decided to be neither. And we've got a treat for you tonight. We've got a second angle to look at the table, so you can see the way that Ash is looking at this. Yeah, it's a nice shot. We'll look straight down the barrel at this shot. Yeah. Should be a nice finish for Ash here. Again, just nice and gentle. Don't try and power it. Just let the pocket take the ball and it'll be generous. Yep, good shot. So 1-0 to Ash, and I'll show you now how the rest of the singles are going. So this is group 6, as you can see. So there's 2 more groups after this one. And so far you can see who's gone through. So the group winners: Sean Halligan, Jack Galloway, Paul Williams, Jasper Simmons and Aaron Bart. Steve Mullins, Ian Cattell, Charlie McDowell, Dave Fernandez and Mark Smith. So some real high quality into the next round already. I can't tell you how those groups are running yet, because that wouldn't be fair on the players, but they are pre-drawn. Some tasty matchups already. So hopefully the standard will continue. I'm actually going to miss the next two rounds. I'm away. So here comes Keith. 1-0 down. Broke dry, so lost the cue ball, so he's handed the initiative over to Ash already. Evening, Stroudy, just talking about you. Evening, lads. Good to see you last night, my friend. And young Owen. So once again, Ash has come to the table. All the balls are sitting there waiting for him. He's just got to mind his work because there's no easy clearance, but there's not a lot in his way either. So, oh, that's come out nice. It's not exactly as he played, but it'll do. I bet he did. No one ever says that, lads. Evening, Daz. Of course, it's like a Gravesend love fest on the chat tonight. Just you on your own there, free love. Yeah, so after that little bit of fortune that Ash had in the last shot, the balls have opened up very, very nicely for him. Just got to get on to the next ball, and I think he'd be 2-0 up. Yeah, that's a really nice shot. Exactly as planned, I'm going to say. He's got a lot of choices here. For me, if the red goes in the middle, I'd be trying to get the white to stun onto the yellow next to it. Next to the red. If not, then you could just screw up past it for the red in the top left. It looks like he's trying to move the red here to me. Oh no, he's going to screw. Oh, he's got to be careful with that. That's why I wouldn't have played that shot, but I think he's all right. Or is he? I don't know. Is he all right? Well, let's have a look at the other angle. Can't really tell. Looks like he is all right. He's playing a little bit of side on this by the looks of it. Yeah, nice shot. That's coming round nicely as well. I think the black goes in the bottom right, no problem. No in-off chance here, so he could just push this through. Evening, Kelv. I saw your photos, mate. Love a Welsh Chmps like me. And there we go. Very quickly into a 2-0 lead. I say very quickly, we're halfway through the time.
No, I've got to go. My team's here.
All right, mate. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you a bit later. This young Mason going off to his Summer League match. Going to be some player, that boy. Really nice to see some of the juniors coming through. By the way, if any of you are out there got some young juniors, particularly around the 15, 16-year-old age, even younger, 14 maybe, we'll be having a trials day down at the club soon, and they're all welcome. We need to find some fresh talent for next season as we lose 6 of our players this year. So we're rebuilding the Kent team. So do let me know if you've got any youngsters that want to play the game, particularly if they're already playing, because we're looking to people to slot straight in. But any standards welcome. So Ash back at the table again. So in all 3 of these frames so far, Ash has had first opportunity. Keith's only really had 1 chance so far. unfortunately didn't manage to take it, and that's why he's found himself 2-0 down. Short race, you've got to be careful. Yeah, bit annoyed with himself there because he didn't get the check side that he wanted to get on that, and he's ended up running in behind the balls. I think he's still okay, but he really wanted to come up the middle of the table rather than the right hand side there. Yeah, he's got in betwixt and between here. He's going to take some shot. He's got it in his locker, but you careful you don't lose the white behind the reds here. Oh, that's a lovely shot from Ash there. But that is really nice control, considering he's not played on this cloth before. He's hit that absolutely plumb. Really nice. You see what I mean there about the pockets being generous to a slow shot. If he put any pace on that, that would have stayed out. And this is looking ominous for Keith. Yeah, and that black goes in 6 pockets by the looks of things, so he can just swing this white around. He's just got to make sure that he keeps it away from the reds and ideally away from a cushion, and he should have a relatively easy shot. Oh, and he's managed to find the back of the red. Yeah, that's not a great shot. You had to do was avoid the cushions and the reds, and you managed to find both. Yeah, it's a poor shot, I'm afraid. Sorry, mate. Oh no, is this going to reach? No. So, only the second opportunity really for Keith here, and there's no dollies. He probably needs to get a ball in hand and get the white behind those reds, so I think I'd have been playing safe if possible there, but not really sure what his plan is here. I don't think that red, I suppose the top red, the bottom red, sorry, will go into the middle pag past the black, but always got to be super accurate here. And he's looking at it. Suggest you should have looked at it before now, Keith. Oh, if that red goes, that is a superb shot. Oh, that's not. He certainly can't play topspin on this, so the ref's going to have a little go at this. This could easily be a push shot. No, he's played that well. No, he's got to come off the top rail for me. Bit of side, come off the side rail as well, ideally. No, too much pace. That looks like 3-0. Ash will gobble those chances up, given them. Yeah, poor from Keith there, unfortunately. Keith breaks. Gets the ball. As said, it's, oh, Keith. Keith. There. You can't be missing them in this short race format, especially at 3-0 down. 8 minutes to go, there's plenty of time for him to come back, but now Ash is in full control of this match, even more than he was before. We're in 15-second shot clock territory. Safety from Ash. Doesn't fancy it. It's not a bad choice, really, just to tie him up now. Keith takes the yellows. Nice shot there from Keith. So the only yellow that he's got a problem with here is in the bottom left. It does go bottom right, but he needs to be accurate to get on that. All three of the other yellows do go now. Even Charlie. Got any tips, mate? Nice shot from Keith. Yeah, I asked Smithy if he was about, but I think we need someone better than Smithy to do the retip you need. That is a really nice finish. Oh, Keith. Oh, no. That was a really nice finish. He's been incredibly unlucky here. There's no way he could ever have dreamt that was going to happen. Oh, fell for you, my friend. So, 4-0. Oh, that's a real kick in the teeth. I've got to have another look at that. It was a beautiful finish as well. Just clipped the inside of that red. Yeah, really disappointed. That's the game. We've all done it. Wow. Keith's got an early opportunity to get the frustration out of his system for that last shot. Yeah, real tick in the Keith, that one. Yeah, it was very similar to our fans, wasn't it? Again, as I say, Keith's got early opportunity to get frustrations out of the way. 5 minutes left. He's not necessarily out of the comp, but he's probably out of this match. Oh, yeah. Of course, now the problem with what he's done there is he's taken all the traffic away for Ash and left him clear road for 8 balls. Ash has just got to take his time, really. 5 minutes. Doesn't need to worry about any safety at 4-0 up. So he can just let his arm go, get used to the cloth a little bit more, get his eye in a bit more. Yeah, nice shot. Absolutely lovely, Twigs. Motorway in Scotland was completely empty. I literally had the road to myself, 3 lanes, weaving in and out I was. Like something off a Caddyshack. 7.5 hours. Only had a little bit of problems around Birmingham because they shut the M6. Other than that, straight run. Oh, they're both at it in these middle bags. Keith's got an opportunity here just to get a frame on the board. Jamie's not here, so I won't say it's going to help him settle. Let's run on a little bit too far. Yeah, I mean, this cloth's caught Keith out a couple of times, but he's also played a couple of poor shots, I'm afraid to say. And he needs to make his mind up what he's doing here. 3 seconds. Oh, he's got this extension. Not sure he's got enough to cut this back, so... I said earlier on, frame difference doesn't make any difference tonight, so it doesn't really matter if he wins 4-0 or 5-0, so Ash may as well just play safe, which is what he's done. He's having it all go on, isn't he? He's having it all go on tonight. I could see exasperation in his face already. But the good news is it doesn't matter to Keith if he loses 5-0. It's just a loss. No points, obviously, but he's got 2 more chances to get his points on the board. And 2 wins will probably see you through. So just got to refocus. Yeah, good shot. Surprised it didn't go in off again, but I suggest Ash is going to just snooker him up again here. Minute and a half to go. Yeah, I can't say I blame Ash for this. It's there's no point going gung-ho. There's always the sniff of a chance of the golden breaks and the golden ducks. Here comes Keith again. He's been so unlucky tonight in this. Hopefully all his bad luck will be gone after this match, but it's just not been his game. 2 or 3 and offs. He has played a couple of poor shots, it has to be said, but he's also had no run at all. And in the first 3 frames, Ash was certainly first in. Ash leaving himself a double for this first match of the night. 13 seconds left anyway, so I fancy this is probably the last shot of the night either way. Oh, Keith's going to give it one last go. 5 seconds. Come on, Keith. Come on, Keith. Oh. So the match finishes at 4-0, and I'll be back for the next one. Alright, so Darren to break. For those of you who don't know Darren, he's in off straight away, but Champions League, which omitted the stronger players as such. So some people called it the Silver Series, but either way, Darren was the winner. Done very well. Great title to win. Luke's been coming down the club a little bit. He's joined in with our Wednesday leagues, doing okay, holding his own. Good player on his day. Not sure if that red up there by the yellow goes anywhere, so he's got to do something with that. Yeah, so he's left himself in a little bit of bother here. Don't know if that angle helps. He's hit it okay, so... Okay, so first opportunity for Darren to get his arm going. Now Darren's very, very quick, usually. Doesn't mess about. So if the dish is there, I can see him taking these out pretty quickly. To be honest, I can't see where he can go wrong here. Cheers, mate.
How long till winter next month?
End of October. Yeah, right shot there from Darren, so this should be pretty straightforward. He wants to be nice and straight on either one of these, if they both go, or nice and straight on the one that goes. That looks pretty good to me. Just draw it back. Find yourself a tiny little angle on this one. Yeah, just check in the black. And it should be 1-0 to Darren. A bit wider than he probably wanted it to be, but he's got half the table to worry about, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. One 0. So 3.5 minute frame. As I said, Darren won't mess about. Luke's no slouch either, so this match could be over very quickly if the balls are open. So Luke's turn to break. See if he can do better than Darren did. The white's moving, but he's okay, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, he's dry. I don't know if Darren can get through to the red over the middle pocket, so if he can't, then it's a pretty tough start. So it looks like he can note, so he'll be going reds. You can play this one down the rail and move that yellow over the pocket, and then all the reds go, provided he doesn't get unlucky with the yellow hitting the red, if indeed it does. Oh, no, he's too wide with that. He's been a bit fortunate there. Not left Luke with too much to go at. Obviously not a touching ball. Sandy would have... Oh, he's having a quick look. Just to reiterate, there's no frame difference involved tonight, so you can see from the as it stands table at the top of the page there, Ash currently on 3 points. Both having a go at these middles and not getting too far. I'm looking at the list of people in the chat. I can't see if Farron or Ellie are watching tonight, but I wonder if they've got my young friend Harley with them. If they have, hello Harley. Hope you're being a good boy. Oh, I don't know how he's managed to miss all those yellows. He's been unlucky there. It's like a night where the Gravesend boys are not getting any luck, Lucas. Keith had no run in the first match at all. Darren's shocked me here. I don't understand why he's not taking the one on the top rail. I think he was trying to move that red, which didn't need moving, and now he's put himself in all sorts of bother. That's a bit odd. He's usually pretty good at this. Ball in hand. Yeah, nice recovery, but he's in a little bit of no man's land. He may have to chop the one along the top rail and hope to hit a yellow and hold for the second red. That'd be ideal. He's missed both of them. So Luke's got a good opportunity here that he didn't probably expect to get. For me, I would be going top right, but he's going to go top left, I think. No, that's the one I'd go for, Luke. No, he's going to go top left. This is harder to hold. He's played that well. I wouldn't get too obsessed with holding for that. Yeah, I would play right hand side and coming out for another ball here, but I think he's going to play into it. Oh, he's played that okay. He's gone all the way to be unlucky if he comes behind that yellow. Yes. It's a pretty straightforward plant, but he's a little bit unlucky there as well. I think you've got to play the plant in the middle, Luke, yeah. Now he's back on track. If the yellow goes top left, these should be gone. Just having a little look. Can't really tell from that angle or this one. It looks like it goes to me. Yeah, must do. So just got to mind his work here. You want the white somewhere around where the blue spot would be. Maybe it's a bit closer to him. Yeah, great shot. Evening Pagey. So this should give him 1-all. Provided he doesn't have a nightmare on this shot. There we go, match on. I'll be back. Big break from Darren there, but again, gone dry. Not getting the black ball moving either. Remember, golden breaks do count. So Luke with the first opportunity. Reds are quite open here, and the black's not too tied up, so if he can just pick his way through these, he should be fine. Get rid of the one in the top left now for me, Luke, so you don't queue over it, whatever you do. Just drop the one in top left. You can hold for the middle or the bottom of those three reds. That would be perfect. That looks pretty good to me. I think the red goes in the middle, so he could take the bottom one and just stun into the yellow. Don't want to tie up the black. That's the only thing you don't want to do here. Don't tie up the black. That's okay. Just drop this in, take the red top left, top right, sorry. And you can screw across for the black into the left centre if you can. You could be adventurous and take the red off the yellow, but that's a bit finer than it looks, so I wouldn't try that. The reason he's worried here is because the black only goes in the left centre. He doesn't really want to mess about moving any of these yellows. And for me, this is a drop in the middle and then top spin off the other one. That's it. Now top it through and give yourself an angle. And then you can chop the red in the left centre and come off the bottom rail for the black in the same pocket, if that's the angle he finds. Oh, he's missed the red. And then, as always, when you're on the last ball, the red goes safe. A little bit of insurance for Darren. The red over the left centre is the top end of the table as well, so as long as Darren keeps the cue ball down at the bottom end of the table, Luke really hasn't got a lot to go at. He could just pick his way through these. He's in perfect position now. These are probably gone, these yellows. You just take them in the order that you feel most comfortable. And always bear in mind that your options decrease as the balls decrease, so he's got to be accurate from here on in, I think. Just gone the wrong side of that yellow. Could take the one in the, yeah, I was going to say, could take the one in the middle. There's no traffic up and down the table, so he's having a good think about it. I don't think he's come down too well on that at all. Yeah, another poor shot there. So we're seeing some poor shots tonight from all sorts of people. He's tied the black up now and got a snooker as well, so double bonus there. Don't really see much from that angle that you can't see from this one, but this is risky with the in off. That's a good shot from Luke there. Hit the red and hasn't left an easy starter for Darren. He's queuing over that ball. Oh, that's nice. That second kiss was nice. That was coming out for Luke to have a straight shot at that red, and now he's snookered. Another ball in hand for Darren. Now remember, earlier on it was he that covered up the black. So he just needs to knock it out of the way again now, and that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So there we go. Darren moves into a 2-1 lead. So it's not the Gravesend boys' night so far, but hopefully that will turn around, and we'll be back for the next break. Luke's giving them a fair old whack as well, and again it's come up. Oh no, he's okay, he's got a ball. Sorry, I missed that yellow going in. Choice of colours. All the balls open, so he's taking the reds. Key shot, that one. Opened everything up there, and just needs to get on to a high on a ball here. It doesn't want to be low. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely spot on, that is. Just got to drop this in. It'll be on the black. Straightforward shot for 2-2. Both players playing okay. There's been a couple of silly misses, but their styles suit each other. Very open, both of them. And we're 2-2, 4 frames played, 17 minutes, so nice and quick. Easily enough time for another 2 frames. So it's unlikely we'll get to a 5 unless someone gets a break, a quick break dish or a golden break, but you never know. whatever happens, Ash will be on next. Two winners from the first 2 matches play each other next, so it'll be Ash against the winner of this. Darren's got a couple of balls there, so again we could see a nice quick return here. Probably reds, but there is an argument for yellows as well. Of course, now we are in 15-second shot clock territory as well, so he's going to take those yellows, I think. Just can't work out which one to take. And he's put himself in a little bit of trouble. We call Darren the belt. I don't know if you can work out why. I always look at Luke playing and think that he should be a better player than he is. He's got a really smooth action. Very left eye dominant. You can see he was down on his cue. He's got his head to the right side of the cue, which tells me that he's very left eye dominant. At least he's recognised that fact. He delivers the cue really nicely. Maybe just a little bit quick on his action, but I think that's part and parcel of how he plays, so he probably ain't going to change that anytime soon. And the same with this fella. A little bit loose, but he's on perfect, I think, on the yellow and to the left. Yep. Now just got to avoid the obvious fault, hazards on the table, and he should be fine here. No. He's done himself again, I think. He's played that really well. Yeah, he deserved that a drop, I think. Played that really well. Just got to be carefully in off here. Yeah, overcompensated. A bit scared of the in off there, I think. Luke's got one opportunity, a good opportunity here. He could pot this in the bottom left and screw across the table and move that black. Oh, he's been unlucky there. It's the right shot. But that's going to be 2-3. As usual, a shout out to our referee tonight, it's Andy Jefferson, volunteering. I'm very grateful to all the guys that give their time up for me. I've done a couple of these stints myself, and trust me, it's hard work. Bill Race, Gav Goodall, and Andy Jefferson between them. The added help of Chris Parlett and Will Dowsing now and again. Very grateful to all of them. So first crack to Luke in this frame. Evening, Chaz. Yeah, it's quick, isn't it? Lovely, though. I did hear you gave Coakley a bit of a lesson. Don't know if you want to talk about it or not. I think I would. No, not yet, Matt. Table 4's being done tomorrow, so they will be by tomorrow afternoon. All 4 have been done in Hainsworth Precision. My ultimate cloth didn't arrive in time, and then arrived 2 days after we fitted Precision. So we're going to stick with the Precision probably till the end of the season, county season, and fit out the new ultimate cloth probably on all 12 tables before the new year. Yeah, he described it slightly different, but he did tell us the same scoreline. So that's a good shot from Darren there. 2 minutes left. I think Luke needs this frame. Well, obviously needs this frame. Yeah, he mentioned those a few times in his description. That's what I was going to add. But he did say you played very well after that. Oh, shot from Luke. He's found himself a little shot here. I'll be honest with you, for a new cloth, there's a distinct lack of slide, which is good news. Very grippy. And they haven't been too slide. There is a bit of slide, obviously, but nothing that you'd say was massive. Yeah, I think that might have been Luke's last chance to get back into this match, so... Either way, it's less than a minute to go. If Darren plays these with the shot clock in mind, he should be using it all 15 seconds for every shot here. He doesn't need to worry about clearing the table, he just needs for Luke not to. Oh, that's a nice shot, though, as long as he doesn't find the pocket. No. Oh, is he angled? No, he's okay. Yeah, now he's realised there's a shot clock. So 13 seconds remaining, and it's 4-2, so... Luke needs a miracle now. I believe it's Darren's break as well. Yeah, and that's the end of that match. So There we go. Doesn't really matter what happens next. It's going to be 4-2 to Darren. They shake hands. So our next match will be Darren versus Ash, and I'll be back. I actually think it's the best cloth I've ever played on. I haven't played on the Supreme, it's on the Ultimate cloth yet, obviously, but I think this Precision's the best cloth I've ever played on. Just does exactly what you expect it to do, and you can do whatever you need to with the white ball. So again, to go over what we've already went through a bit earlier on, you can see that the winners that have gone through, or the runners and winners and runners up that have gone through so far, very high quality. Sean Halligan, Steve Mullins, Jack Galloway, Ian Cattell, Paul Williams, Charlie McDowell, Jasper Simmons, Dave Fernandez, Aaron Barton, Mark Smith. What a 10-man team that would be. So 2 of these players will join those guys, and in 3 weeks' time we start the next round of groups, which would be obviously 4 groups. You can see there, groups 9, 10, 11 and 12. I'll miss the first couple because I'm at the World Championships, but we'll have a new voice behind the mic on a Tuesday night. Volunteers are welcome. Got to be able to be not a technological expert, but someone who knows what they're doing anyway. Alright, so Andy just putting the new balls on the table. We replace the balls every 2 matches and iron the table down, so the table's now nice and clean, nice and quick again. So we've got Darren versus Ash, the 2 winners from the first. Oh, no, that's a foul lag. And he's being very officious there, which is nice. They've got to hit the ball together. Oh, Darren being a bit sneaky, and then I think he's won this leg. Sneaky Darren. Yeah, nice break from Darren there. He wants this red to sit, and it didn't, so he's got a tough starter. Yeah, talking of Table 1, this will very soon be relabelled as Table 2. Purely and simply because when I split the screen, like so, table 1 would be on the right, which would do my head in. So we will be renaming this table to table 2. And I think I announced it last week, so it's no secret, but we are adding 2 more cameras to the setup. So we'll very soon be able to stream every table in the club, not all at once, but we'll have the capability of streaming 4 tables at once. I've just got to learn a bit more about YouTube before I do that. Interesting frame, this one, because as soon as someone gets a chance, they're all there. So it take a brave man to go without an element of safety at least. Alright, so here we go. Like I said, Darren now comes to the table. And all the balls are in the open. A little bit tricky for the Reds. The one down in the bottom right's blocked into both bottom pockets. So he's got a bit of work to do there. That's a good starting ball. Oh, he's missed that and he's left a big bag as well. If Ash is on form and confident, these are gone. And this is a big match in the context of the evening. Probably the 2 favourites in the group. No disrespect to the other 2, but Darren obviously has been there and done it in this competition, having won the first round. And Ash is a current Kent A player, so the obvious class in the field. A little bit fortunate with that, taking the ball off the table for Darren. Didn't mean that in any way, shape or form. Yeah, pretty straightforward finish here now. Ash. Yeah, good shot. Nice control. Just chop this onto the rail for me. Make sure you come out north of the red. Yeah, that's okay. Went the other way. Made the black a little bit longer than it needed to be, but still fancy he'll take this away. One nil Ash. A reminder that we have the Kent Open on the 23rd of August. It's our next big competition at the club. Saturday the 23rd. There are still spots available. I think there's about 10 spots left. We're going to cap it at 128. Payment deadline is due soon, so if you haven't paid, get your money over. All the details are online. And weirdly, both the former finalists, Farron and Sean Kirby, neither of them can make this one, so we're guaranteed to have two new finalists, or two finalists different from last year in any case. If you haven't seen details of the Kent Open, you can go onto the club's Facebook group, not page, go into the Facebook group, and all the details are on there in the announcement section. £25 entry. Be at least £1,000 for the winner as usual. Name on that illustrious trophy. Darren's just got a bit of an awkward shot here. Yeah, sorry Paul, I don't understand why Stuart put that on that day. The Kent Open's been advertised since January, so sorry about that. If there's players that are not making it to Wisejacks because of the Kent Open being on, then that's not my fault, I'm afraid. It is a beautiful trophy, Charlie. Got some beautiful names on it. You're allowed to say that, Chaz. I wouldn't dream of it, my friend. Yeah, Ash is playing really well tonight. He's made a couple of silly errors, but he's got used to this cloth quite quickly, and he's cueing nice and straight. You watch, he'll miss this one now, but he's taking his time. I think the shot clock's usually the shot clock does affect people, but doesn't seem to be affecting him too much tonight. Yeah, using his extension wisely as well. We're still in 30-second section, so 5 minutes to go till the 15-second. Oh, you say that, Paul. There's some Some big names in that competition on the 23rd. Some big names, and more big names to be announced, I suspect. I'm sure Mr. Cattell will have something to say about that. Giuseppe entered today, Frank Costello, Tom Kennedy. They're all more than capable. As are many others. As Charlie and Sean have proven, you've got to get the luck of the draw on a day and then play well. I mean, Charlie was an animal on the day he won it. Yeah, and this is looking ominous for Darren here. He's not used to going behind in these matches. Depends how he deals with it, but I suspect this will be 2-0. And there it is. So the break has not been kind to Darren tonight, and it's not continued there, or it has continued there, continued to be unkind. So Ash again, first crack. Chosen Reds, just got to deal with that one by the right hand side, but that's really not a problem. Could even spin into it now. Doesn't matter if he pots the yellow, as long as he pots the red. Or just takes the red away from the pocket, that's okay, because that's a big pocket from the other side. I think he's okay with the potting angle on that one in the closest to the top right hand pocket. So he should be able to just draw this back a little bit. I just decided to make angle a bit wider, and so I don't think he needed to do that. I think he had the angle already. If he just screwed back 4 or 5 inches, he could have just dropped that yellow red into the top right and been on the one into the top left, but tried to be a little bit too accurate, intricate even, so end of break unless he pulls off a really nice long one here. Oh, he's going in the middle, yeah, don't blame him for that, it's big pocket. Now, he's actually a bit fortunate that he made that angle on the red, because he could just drop this in now. Doesn't need to worry about the white ball. Oh, I say that. He's found the only place on the table that he couldn't see the red from that side of the table. So I'm afraid I've got to say, poor shot there. Tight in behind the yellow, you can see. Very tight in there. Yeah, he's been a bit unlucky there, but got to say that was a poor shot to put himself there. Anywhere on that side of the table, he was fine, and he found the snooker. So what can Darren do from here? One on the left hand side's a little bit isolated. going to take this one here. I was going to say, if he's going to take the one in the bottom left, he's got to be really accurate. It's much easier to take the one in the middle. Just means he's going to leave the yellow that's isolated on the left there till last, but that's not a big issue because he doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. Oh, he needs to pot that one. I think you just tried a little bit too much there. You drop that in and take your medicine on the last yellow there, Darren. So that could cost him this frame. He might be fortunate that the black only goes in the top 4 pockets, so Ash is going to have a little bit of work to do, but nothing that he can't sort out. Nice angle here, avoid the middle pocket and he should be absolutely fine. Don't think there's many places he can hide this cue ball. It's not come wide enough. He probably hit that red a little bit thick into the top right. I don't know if I can catch the reap. Yeah, missed it, sorry, but he caught that very thick. It only just went into the pocket and therefore the white didn't have the angle to come round the angles. Oh, Darren with another sniff. What's he going to do here? Some point or another, he's got to take that one top left, so he might as well take it now. Yep, he feels the same. Like I've said many times, these Rassons, they're beautiful and level. He's just got to make sure that he gives it every chance. Don't try and punch it. That looks good. Yeah, really nice shot. So now just give these the credit they're worth. And that should be 2-1, because 3-0 would have been a disastrous situation with 8 minutes to go. 2-1, he's back in the game. So let's see if Ash can break this poor breaking scenario, because it's not been great, the break tonight. And that is about the best we've seen so far. Potted the most balls so far. It's not come out as dollies, but reds look okay to me. Just got one issue to deal with at the top left, which should be pretty straightforward. I don't see any reasons why he can't break that ball out. Yeah, that's not Ash's best shot. Now, I don't know if he's thinking of playing safe. It'd be a dangerous tactic. Yeah, I think that's dangerous. If Darren can find a shot here, he's only got a pot 3. Not sure I agree with that shot from Ash there. And this is why Darren's not found a pocket, but he's got the cue ball tight on this bottom rail. Yeah, nice shot from Ash though. Got out of that little bit of trouble he was in. Just got to be careful here that the white bottle doesn't slide too far towards that top left pocket. Yeah, overcompensated again as Darren did earlier on. So this all stems from that safety shot that Ash played earlier. I still don't think it was the right shot. And now Darren has got open season on these yellows. Look at the black, nothing around it, goes in 5 pockets. Just wants to keep the cue ball away from a rail, really. Yeah, okay, if that's the way you fancy it. Wouldn't have been my choice, but I'd have screwed back up to the middle pocket. But safety first for Darren there. These are missable though, but not for Darren. 2-2. I just think that all stemmed from that, I'm going to call it a poor safety, but a safety shot that Ash chose to take. He left Darren with opportunities that he didn't need to have.
And that's the reason why he won the other competition. I called it 2-0 down, we're on the clock, here he goes. I called it. He's going to win 3-2. I called it. I told him.
There you go.
He's so good on the clock.
He is good.
I'm playing him tomorrow night. I'm going to be going in there, I'm going to be doing up my shoelaces. I'm going to throw in now, I'm going to be tap breaking. Oh, it's a 3-hour game coming up tomorrow night. I know.
Yeah, well, it's not on a shot clock tomorrow.
Exactly that. And he ain't going to like it at all.
There's Gary Smith telling me how he's going to beat Darren in our Wednesday league tomorrow night. Giving Darren a bit of a backhanded compliment, saying he deals with the shot clock very well. I think Darren just plays the same game, and I think that this format just suits his game. I don't think he's changed anything. He just is a naturally quick player. He sees a shot quite quickly, and he can play it very quickly too, which is obviously a bonus. He does throw one of them in now and again, though. So there's over 4 minutes to go, which is plenty of time for this frame at least to be finished. Whether we get another one in or not remains to be seen. I don't know if this red goes past the yellow into the bottom left-hand pocket. I'm not sure if it does or not. It will certainly double into the right side pocket, but he has got a problem with this red on the bottom rail, which I would be playing now to get off the rail, but he's going to pot himself into trouble if he's not careful, or he's going to miss himself into trouble if he's not careful, and he's left these. Now he's just got to deal with that black. What's he going to do with it? Because you wouldn't want to be clattering the white in there, that's for sure. That's a great attempt. I'm not sure if he's got the angle. It was a good attempt though. He's just trying to force a little bit of an angle so he could spin in. Maybe he has got the angle. Let's have a little look on the other side. Yeah, can't really tell from there. No, he obviously didn't have the angle, so for me, with 3 minutes left, I think I'll be giving this a bit of a clout. Okay, I just think this is too easy for us to play safe. And then Darren's in trouble with ball in hand, 2 minutes to go. He could lose the frame. I don't think I'd have been waiting. I think I'd give that a little bit of a smash around the table. Oh, that's a great shot from Ash. Really good shot. That could be the match winner. He's got a nice angle off both these reds to get onto the bottom two. This is the bravest of the two shots, but yeah, the white was always going to come down. Now, what's Darren going to do here? Don't think the skill shot's on. There's too big a gap between the red and the cushion. Oh, that's risky. I think Ash is just going to push this along the bottom rail. That could be a match loser. That's a poor shot, Darren. Sorry. Ash just plays safe off this and puts the red over the bottom right pocket. Darren's in all sorts of trouble. Now he's got to fluke this. He's got to fluke this, or he's out of this match, because Ash ain't going to miss these. Oh, I think you can see it. Oh, poor shot from Ash. If he can see this. No. He's over chopped it. He's got a little bit of luck on the red at the top of the table, but that's nothing Ash can't deal with. Got to take the top one, surely, Ash. Wow. He's going to be spinning that white ball up that side rail. He wants it probably close to the baulk line. Yeah, that's okay. So this effectively for the win, because I think it's Ash's break in the next frame. So I'll be running this clock right the way down. Yeah, all the way down. I wouldn't be hitting this until at least 2 seconds. He hit it on 4, but there you go. So 10 seconds left in this match. I believe it's Ash's break. I think Darren won the lag, so should be Ash's break. And he's got 10 seconds. So what he wants to do here is get the cue ball moving. Either way, I think it's enough. So what he doesn't want to do here is golden duck. Nice tap break. That's the way to do it. So that match is finished at 3-2. I think they've shook hands. So you'll see on the... Yep, as it stands. That wasn't a foul break, was it? Have they shook hands? Oh, it was a foul break. Oh, no? Oh, okay. Yeah, brilliant. All right, well, we'll be back for the next match.
Right, Keith? Here you are. 3, 2, 1, play. Come on, Grayson. That's going to be, get on line.
Right, so Battle of the Graves Indians. Sorry, Graves Indians. Luke with the first break. Oh. Can't open. Titmore. So first break for Luke, and he's in off. So first chance to Keith. Let's see what he can do. The yellows are all open. Just needs to make sure he gets through this one and out into the open table. Yep, nice shot. So now, if Keith can just keep his head together, he's got a good chance. That for me is the wrong ball, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't understand why you take the middle ball when you can take the top one, or the bottom one, sorry, into the bottom right would have been my choice. So now he's got to play a good shot to get position here. He's decelerated a little bit on that one, so this could be break over. Is he looking at a double or cutting this? Got to be careful of the black. Yeah. Never the right shot to be pushing the black halfway around the table, but yeah, that all comes from the fact he took that middle pocket for me. Should have took the one in the bottom right. So now Luke's got an opportunity. Just one ball safe on the bottom rail, but when I say safe, safe-ish, because there's nothing stopping him putting it. So, key ball in the frame, this one. Oh dear. So the pendulum swings back towards Keith again. These boys obviously don't look like they want to win this frame. Keith's not really got control of this cue ball so far tonight. It might be the speed of the table's caught him out, but he really hasn't got it under control. So he needs a good shot here, because these reds are pretty straightforward if he leaves one up. Oh, Keith. That's twice tonight Keith's gone in off the black. That one was a little less unlucky than the last, but nonetheless, same outcome. So he's going to be feeling quite dejected at the moment, Keith. I mean, he's a pretty level-headed guy, but he's going to be disappointed, no doubt about it. Again, good opportunity to get over those frustrations. The last frame. Just clear your head. Look at each shot as it comes. Yeah, it's come out nice. Not entirely sure that's what he was planning to do, but take the small wins as you get them. Could screw into the black here. I must go bottom right because he's deliberately played it that way. You just want to run this through so you're a little bit high on the next ball. Yeah, that's fine. Might be a bit straight, but he should be alright. Obviously not alright, he's screwing back into the rail. Yeah, they can always go wrong then. Just cue ball control for Keith. Yeah, good option just to come away from the break. Sometimes difficult to do that, especially when you're a bit frustrated from going in off. But we didn't really have a lot of choice there. Luke's played a good shot there, pushed the yellow away from the rail. Away from the pocket, solid, down the rail. Again, it's one of those shots that Luke's been playing tonight. He's looks good, looks like he's on a roll, and then he throws one of them in. Yep, and then Keith reciprocates and does exactly the same thing. Had the whole table to play into, and he's found one of the very few places on the table where he's snookered on all his balls. Hello. Sorry, I didn't get out of that in time, but Luke has another chance to go 2-0 up. Can he take this one? Good start. Pendulum swings again. And this is not quite as easy as the last 2 or 3 opportunities that Keith has had, but it's nonetheless a good one. He's just got to find, he's got to avoid that top red. He's got to avoid that. Oh, or hit it full ball. Don't mind either way if you do that. Just didn't want to go in behind it. So, can Keith finish this one off? Yeah, nice cueing. A minimal chance of in off this one, Keith. One. Now Keith will feel that he should be 2-0 up here, so he's got to keep that in his mind. Good break there from Luke. Good opportunity this one. Didn't really want to put that yellow there. But needs to put a bit of right hand side on this one. He's screwing back, it's a tough shot this. Yeah. So again, very open play from Luke. I think we'll see a safety shot here from Keith, at least we should do. I'm not sure if Luke can see that second red. Apology from Luke there, but I thought that was quite a good shot. Thanks, Mickey. I've got a mate in the trade. You wait until the next one's up, mate. Well, that shot pretty much puts Keith in big control of this frame, so it's up to him how this frame now goes. For me, a nice little safety shot here could put him in a position to win the frame. Just doesn't want to leave Luke the opportunity to play the loss of turn, which he's doing right now. Again, I think that's the wrong shot from Keith. That yellow on the bottom rail is going to be nowhere. Even better. It's now skill shots. Must admit I didn't see that double. Unlike me, I know, but this is a pretty straightforward skill shot, this as well. Yeah, well played. So one decent black to put himself back in front. Two-one. Keith's found that cue ball in a pocket more often than the black tonight, I think. Again, Luke with a really good opportunity here. Just got to mind his work, really. That's okay. Now, it's not easy to get from one to the other, but if he can find a gap between the yellows, just to come out to where the red is now, a little bit further out, and he's okay if it goes, but it didn't go. Now, Keith can play the skill shot as a shot to nothing here. Probably still hold the cue ball safe behind the two yellows above the black. Oh, as he left that, his face would tell you that it looks like he has. But I think the second yellow might just be poking out enough. Yeah. And it's ball in hand, and Keith is coming back to the table with a real golden opportunity here. Just the one problem ball to deal with. And we're just entering 15-second shot clock time now, so after this it will be a bit of a change of pace. Yeah, too much side. This is cloth's very grippy, as Charlie mentioned earlier. Put any kind of screw and side on a ball and it takes very quickly.
I had to do that too because I was what's it straight.
Yeah, not a great shot there at all from Keith. Bit dejected at the moment, I think, Keith. Which will please Darren, because that's who he's got in the last match. So this puts Luke 3-1 up. Dangerous territory for Keith right now. His head could go. But there's still 9 minutes left of this match. So he should keep it together. We'll be back. I think we've got a mid-match toilet break, which obviously we'll deal with, but we'll be back. Right, I just spotted Luke returning from the comfort break, so we're assuming we'll be cracking on. Sorry about that. Here we go. Luke's break. I think he went for an ice cream. One thing I have noticed tonight is that no player has come even close to a golden break, so they're obviously either not aware of it or not playing for it. But that's a nice break there. That's probably been the most open break of the evening, and he's missed the first ball. That to me is pure concentration mistake, because you can't be missing balls like this. All the yellows are in the open. He's missed that by a week as well. It's not like it was even close. But Keith's got a pretty straightforward start here, because he could just chop this yellow onto the yellow. He doesn't need to worry about it. I don't know what he's looking at. No. Thought he was going to find a pocket again there, but didn't really need to do that. That yellow would have gone just by a little bit of a tickle. So he's got to get himself back in position, which he's done. He seems to be over-hitting quite a lot here, Keith. He's hitting this ball very hard, and, you know, table's only 6 foot long. I'd be taking the long one here and screwing up in between the two reds by his hand there. Yep, nice shot. And that's giving him a lovely angle. Come down off 2 rails if you want, or 1 rail for the black in either one of the bottom pockets. Yeah, he's chosen 2. Great shot. So that brings him back into it. Now, he should be way ahead in this match, and he's still 1 frame behind. So, still 7 minutes to go. There's plenty of time to win 2 frames, which is what he needs, because the draw's no good to him. Actually, I'll rephrase that. A draw is good for him, because then the most Luke will be able to get is 3.04. So yeah, no good, no good. It's got to be a win, unless he fancies a 6-red shootout, which I doubt he does. Again, black doesn't move. They're all front ball breaking. There's no side breaking, and the side break on these tables, looking for a golden break would be the way forward for me. But none of them are doing it. It looks like reds. Only got 1 to navigate us below the black. He can use that to open the black up as well. Just a nice gentle kiss. That side camera he was talking about, Mickey, is actually the camera that's overlooking table 1. I've just spun it round a little bit, which obviously we can do. Yeah, nice shot from Luke there. He's just over-cued it a little bit. Don't know if he's actually on that one in the middle now. Yeah, wasn't quite on it. So you see Keith is on this one into the bottom left. Yeah, that's okay. Keith's just got to be wary of that one on the top cushion. Probably can get to it now. top spin with a bit of left hand side. He's elected not to go just yet. Got to be careful he doesn't leave that too long. Well, that looks very straight. Got down very quickly. Yeah, it looked very straight to me. That's why he couldn't get the punch up the rail. So now he's in a bit of trouble again. I don't think he can see the one. It doesn't help, does it? I don't think he can see the one into the left centre. He might be able to chop it, but oh, that's a fine cut that is. And if he takes this one on for the pot, he's not going to be able to hold for the other one. So, yeah, good choice again. Luke sticking with his aggression. He's not played virtually any safety tonight. Kevin Keegan approached to Paul. I'm going to pot one more ball than you. Taking his extension. Big shot this one for 4-2. And it is 4-2. So 3.5 minutes to go. Keith needs a very quick frame here. Alright, so what's Luke got? Front ball again. Again, the black ball's not moving. And again, they're dry. The table will be brushed and ironed after this match, remember, so we'll have a small break. If it stays this way, Keith will stay on the table and play Darren. Oh, that's come out nice. Got a lot of traffic to get through here. Oh no, you can go up the top, that's fine. So just nice and gentle. Don't try and do too much with this, Keith. Yeah. Tried a bit hard, but he's okay. He's got a shot. He's got to go top left. Not sure what he's going to do with the black. Great shot. Oh, what a shot and what an... Oh, he's missed the black. He's played an absolutely outstanding red and he's missed the black. 1 minute 40, he needed that. He needed that. He had a chance if he potted that with a golden break. He could have got the draw that he needed, but going to be in tough now. All Luke really needs to do is play the clock here. So the way the table's going to look at the end of this. 44 seconds to go. I've been a bit previous, but that's how I'd imagine the table will look. So we'll be looking at Keith playing Darren in the next match. And there it'll all be to play for. Oh, hang on. No, that's okay. 20 seconds to go. So all Luke needs to do is take his extension. The match is finished. He's not thinking. Yeah, he has now. So that's the match finished. He can just shake hands now. He doesn't need to worry about that anymore. So that match will finish 4-2. And we will move on to Darren Hill and Keith Matthews in 2 minutes. So, just to bring you up to speed with the connotations of what we got here. Pretty straightforward, I'm sure you've all worked it out. If Luke was to win this match, if Darren was to win this match, then that would put him on 6 points, level with Ash. And then if Luke managed to beat Ash in the last match, we would have a 3-way 6-red shootout for the top 2 spaces. I think that's pretty much the only way we can get a 6-red shootout. Otherwise it'll end up 9-6-3, won't it? So, oh no, we could still have a 3-way 6-red shootout for the bottom 3 as well, couldn't we? If Keith wins, he's on 3 and Darren will finish on 3. And then if Ash wins, Luke would stay on 3. So Yeah, there is two ways we could have a three-way six-red shootout, but we can't have a two-way, I don't think. As far as I'm concerned, three ways are better than two ways.
Stop me, yeah. That's a red card.
So, Keith has won a couple of lags tonight. That's about all he has won. He's had some chances, but he's been a bit unlucky at the same time. But he hasn't played to his ability. He'll be the first person to tell you that. So as it stands, the two Gravesend boys are propping the table up. And another in off. Like I said earlier on, he's potted the white more than he's potted the black tonight. Day before county.
Yes, now. This weekend's county.
Oh. So Darren, first opportunity in this match. He's opted to take the reds. And again, silly miss.
I smacked him. No, you didn't. Did you?
Yeah, fair point, Matt. You're right there. Forgot about the draws, didn't I?
Did you? What did you do? He done nothing. I was shocked. I don't know. I went home, so I said to him, mate, Finney would fight. Finney invited him.
So, apologies if you heard a bit of blue language there from my young Padawan. I've sent him off to do his job. So, Keith back at the table. Nice pot. Pulled out some really nice pull tonight, Keith. He's just not been able to finish off any of the frames. But he's had some good chances. Oh. It's not the end of the world, but it's still a disappointment that your balls are so just sitting there waiting for you and you can't finish the frame off. If I was Darren here, I think I might be chopping that red into the top left. It might be the only opportunity he gets. He's looking to hide the cue ball, which he's done. Good shot. Keith needs to hit this yellow. Oh, lovely shot again. So I think Keith's pulled off some really nice pots tonight, as I said. Just not been able to close out the frames, but he's potted a few of these tonight. Really nice cueing from the angle that he was at, and cueing down on the ball, never easy. Now he's got the same shot here, but with an open hand, and he's missed it. So you know that sort of sums up his night. He's potted a really nice pot cueing over a ball and then the same shot down the other end of the table and missed it with an open hand. And you just can't be doing that, I'm afraid. As Darren will just go about his business. Just got to be careful he doesn't knock this red safe. Good shot. Managed to get the screw on the cue ball. He should have enough space to go play the plant or go inside out. Yeah. And the black's in the middle of the table, so just avoid the middle pockets, as always. One 0 Darren. So Keith at the table this time. I'll take that as a compliment, Dino. Although it was me that put him in the seat, I suppose. I haven't watched back last night's yet. I'll do that when I get home tonight. Nice cup of tea, put my feet up. Biscuit and a bit of Jamie Hughes. What could go wrong? Not a great shot there from Keith. I think he was concentrating so much on splitting the lost sight of the red he was potting. He's played a little bit of topspin on there. He didn't really need to do that. Could have just played that into the pocket and just nudged the black out of the way. Darren's seen something here. You can always tell because he moves very quickly. Well, I always feel a good commentator should be neither negative or positive. I think the commentator should be honest. And I'll call out the poor shots as well as the good ones. There's been a few of each tonight, to be fair. I think Keith's actually played probably the best shots of the night and the worst. So he's had a very interesting night, our Keith. Ash has been solid. Darren's had his little... yeah, foul there. Darren's had a little flusters here and there. Nice clearances. And Luke, I say he looks good and then he just breaks down at the wrong time. That speed of the table kept that going. Nice shot again from Darren. Just roll this into the red probably. Oh no, he's come across. Okay, we've got the same sort of angle if he'd rolled it into the red, but there you go. What do I know? Oh, that's dropped. The white was still moving, so it's all good. Doesn't matter if the yellow had stopped or not. The white was still moving, so the shot's still active. Oh, no, lovely little kiss. Lovely little kiss there. So this could be and should be 2-0. It's not, though. So come on, Keith. You got a good chance here, my friend. Don't worry too much about those three. You've got a couple of opportunities to split them. You don't need to do it here. You don't need to do it here. Take your time, my friend. The two side reds may even be a long plant. And you don't have to split them at all. Not even looked at it. Now you've got to have a look at it now, Keith, because they could be a plant. If they plant into the bottom, he's not even looked at these. That looks very close to a plant to me. Yeah, and he's managed to nudge the reds, but he's left the black over the bag, so that will now be 2-0. Keith, I think he's probably feeling naturally a little bit dejected about his matches tonight. He's played some really good stuff, but unfortunately not consistent enough throughout the frames. And that black, I think that black might be glued to the table. I don't think one single player's got that black moving tonight. They're all front ball breaking dead straight as well, which doesn't help. So 14 minutes to go, 2-0 up. Very nice position to be in. A win guarantees at least a 6-red shootout to go through. And it puts it all on Luke to get a result out of Ash. And he needs to win it to force the 3-way 6-red shootout. Otherwise, Darren and Ash will go through. I don't know who's playing, darling. Who's playing tomorrow night? Unlucky Darren. But it's unlikely to be on a stream on a Wednesday. Depends what time they're playing, I suppose. But I'll say again about the streams, it won't be long, a week or so I would imagine, until we are able to stream any table in the club. So then the last lady standing should be streamed, as long as there's someone here who can turn the cameras on. But we do need to start getting those matches streamed, as Jan quite rightly said. Biggest ladies competition in the county. Probably in the south of the country, to be honest. If I'm taking Charlie to the hospital tomorrow, so if I can get down early enough and I can get the new camera set up, which is, I'm looking at it right now, it's pointing right at table 12, so if I can get it set up, I'll do it. Just depends how long I'm at the hospital with Charlie with. I think that was a foul. Yep, it was. So, ball in hand. Red's fairly safe, but time's are ticking. 11 minutes to go. Keith is in a bit of trouble here. He's got to win this match, remember, and then hope that things go his way in the last match. But it's looking a bit bleak for our Keith. Still 30 seconds on the shot clock, so Darren gets a 30-second extension. That's something we'll be rectifying in the next edition of this tournament. We should have only had a 15-second extension, but there we go. Here's what it is. Darren's quite rightly just eating up a little bit of time on the shot clock. He knows he needs to win this to go through. Good bit of side on that from Keith there, and he's played an outrageously good safety shot there. And again, you know, Keith has played some fantastic pool tonight. Again, just not consistent enough, but really good shot there. And a nice shot back from Darren. Oh, sorry about that. He did hit the rail. I thought I might just catch the cushion there, and Keith's head was in the way of my camera. Yeah, another good shot from Darren. So nice little exchange of safeties here. Again, you know, I'm not convinced. Sorry, Keith, that was the right shot. Opened it all up for Darren and left a safe yellow. Don't think that was Darren's best shot of the night, though. Needs to play a good one here to get low on this red. It looks a bit straight to me, so he might have to play the double on the black. Be careful, he doesn't roll in behind the yellow here. So double the black for pretty much a game-winning situation. And there it goes. That's 3-0. Keith is in trouble. Still not over. 8 minutes to go. We've seen 3 frames won in less than 5 minutes throughout this tournament. So, Darren breaking from the side, but not what I call a side break, and he's got an absolutely perfect break. Either colour, red's probably the colour to choose. They all go, just got to get one good positional shot. Oh, Darren. So, over to you, Keith. Darren's been a little bit fortunate, but we are into 15-second shot clock territory now, so he's got to be quick. And he's missed as well, so now it's all gone a bit messy. So it's gone from dollies to teddy bears. Nice shot there from Darren, just opening things up a little bit. When you go to the bar, can you make sure it's checked that it's cooked in? Tomorrow, that is. Again, Keith's at the table and he's got a really good opportunity here just to put his mark on it, show us what he can do. Nice and gentle with this one, Keith. Oh, he's been a bit unlucky there. Yeah, he's been unlucky there. That could have come out in 100 different ways better than that. Well, that might be an exaggeration, but a few anyway. I think that yellow next to the red goes into the top right. May go into the top left if he's got enough of the yellow. I'm not entirely sure about that, but either way, he can screw off this bottom left yellow. Wants it around about the black spot if possible. It's a bit short because now he can't get on the other one. Unless he gets a real good bit of topspin on this. Oh, it's a bit straighter than I thought. Nice shot. So 4-0 with 5 minutes to go. That's curtains for Keith, I'm afraid. So as we said earlier on, this will put Darren level with Ash at the top of the table. And Luke will have a chance to beat Ash and force a 3-way 6-red shootout. So I think everyone in the club and everyone online will be cheering for Luke. Even Ash's greatest fans will want a 6-red shootout, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a good shot from Darren there. He's just played that nice and gentle to let the pocket take the ball. Playing with a lot of confidence now, which of course you can do at 4-0. Top yellow goes into the middle without too much of an issue. He's got to get the white back down the table, I think. Oh, middle one went, so he's okay. Yeah, you can see he's got a bit of swagger about him now. He wants to get the first 5-0 win, or the first match to 5, I think, isn't it? Certainly the first 5-0. And there you go, that's that match over. So we come into our last match of the night. A big match, Ash Hind, Luke Coyne in a few minutes.
Unlucky grief, mate. I'll get through. Try. Yeah. Cheers. See you soon.
You win the three-way red shootout. You win on draw.
So, as we've said a couple of times, the only connotation that really matters here is that if Luke Coyne wins, there's a three-way six-red shootout. Any other result, Ash wins the group and Darren Hill goes through in second place. So, eyes peeled. I think Luke has won the first frame, won the first leg, sorry. So, away we go. Oh, cue ball's been kicked in. That's a sign of things to come. And Ash's luck's in by the looks of it. Now, if I was Ash in this, I would be trying very quickly to get a lead. And then I'd slow it down. Don't go yet, Keith. Right, sorry about that little break in commentary there. It's just a little bit of business to deal with, so I'm back. Luke back at the table.
I'll let you know before, obviously, but who you win the next week. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Always. Cheers, pal. Good luck. There's Keith just leaving the building. Not had his best night. Still enjoyed himself, or so he says. So big shot from Ash here. And really nice. So should take a 1-0 lead. Oh dear. Oh. I mean, we've all missed them, but you don't want to be missing them at this platform. Now, can Luke punish? Because he needs to. All right, come on, Luke. You've got to finish this. You've got to punish that that miss. So Luke's got to get down low on this black or take it in the bottom left, and he's gone a bit too far. It's not easy. Now, he has pumped a couple of these in tonight, so it's going to get close, in my opinion. Oh, not close enough unless this goes across. No. So Ash has got away with this. He has got away with this. And now he's got this black to punish back.
So just take it long, look at him, say thanks. Don't scroll, just look at him at all.
Yeah, great shot. Great shot. Oh, the fans went mild. That's not what the fans wanted to see. He just overcooked that last yellow, Luke. Left himself a pretty difficult black, but I still fancied him to get close. Wow. Now, of course, the only problem with putting this many balls on the break is there aren't many balls left to be on. So he's potted 3 reds and 2 yellows, and he's not really on anything. And it's dangerous to go for a loony shot, so yeah, he should just push this yellow away. You want to get the white touching the black if he can. Yeah, good shot. So I think he's got a full snooker there, so Luke's got to make something happen, and all the yellows and the reds are all in the open. Well, he didn't have the 4-ball snooker, but Luke missed anyway, so Ash back at the table. Yeah, nice. Tied the balls up. I don't think Luke can play the plant, and I'm not sure if he's touching or not, but gotta be careful what he leaves here. Oh, didn't want to hit the knuckle, but I think he's left the yellows on here. The only bonus for leaving the yellows on is that if Ash does break down, there's less reds. So, but that's really clutching for an advantage. Straightforward plant here. A little bit unlucky there, but he's in a bit of trouble now. Not easy to get safe from here. Doesn't want to move the yellow on the right hand side of the table because it's blocking the red. And plus getting this yellow off the rail is a bonus. So you want that to go behind the red if he can. Oh, he's been lucky there. Yeah, he's put his hand up. He recognises the fact that he's got lucky there. And now I think this white's going to go close to the back of the black. That's where I want to put it anyway. He's gone on the other side. He hasn't blocked the black though, so there's a chance here. Unlucky. He needed to give that a bit of pump because the problem, maybe not that much, but he needed to give it a little bit to get the cue ball across the table, and he's very, very close to that. Now this is a tough shot for Ash because it's not easy to screw up and down the table, so you may find him pot this yellow and then play safe. No, it's going the other way. I'd have been potting the one down the right hand side and then play safe. Now, if that was dropping, he was in trouble. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't have played that. But now, the good thing for Luke is if he can find a pot here, that black will skill shot quite straightforward. Yeah, great shot. So now he's got to just take these away. One in the middle. Leave yourself a nice little skill shot and then give it every chance to drop. Or get away from the red. Yeah, he's okay. You may find him take the long one here. And he'll be on the right side of that red, but for me, I'd just be just dropping this in, leave the cue ball pretty much where it is. Yeah, that's okay, and then you can just stun across. You want this as straight as possible. Come on in, Luke, let's see what you got. Is he going to try and get round it? Oh, he's going round the back. That's okay, that's okay. That's a good shot, nice control. And this is where we differ. Professionals play this in the middle and most of us amateurs play it in the top right. But either way, Luke Coyne spotted it, so 1-1. I can't believe how many dry breaks we've had tonight. Considering the speed of this cloth, it should be virtually impossible, but the boys are hitting the balls, hitting the breaks pretty good. And just don't seem to be getting a break, other than obviously Ash in that last frame. These reds look pretty tasty. The red and the yellow are making that a big pocket in the middle, and the yellow holds the red, so could just drop this in here. As long as you don't get a double kiss off the red, you should be fine. Push the yellow away. Yep. Dish opportunity. We're over halfway through the match. Poised very, very finely. 11.5 minutes to go. 1-1. Remember, Luke has to win to force a 6-red shootout 3 ways between Ash, Darren and Luke. Any other result and Ash goes through as top of the group, with Darren in second place. So Darren's sitting quite comfortably at the moment, hoping that Ash wins. Yeah, it's a good shot. Now for me in this position, I think I'd be taking my medicine on that black a little bit. He's a little bit straight on this red, so there's not much you can do with the cue ball, but I don't think I'd be screwing it up the table. Maybe try getting it off the rail a little bit, but it's not easy, this. And remember, the harder you pump these, the harder more likely are they not to go in. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd have done. Just take your medicine a little bit on the black. Most important ball on the table, obviously, other than the cue ball, you might add. Yeah, very nice. That's the way to do that. So Ash takes a 2-1 lead. Nice finish. Alright, Ash's break, 2-1 up. Not quite as big as last time, but arguably better. These reds look absolutely plum. Oh, they couldn't be better. Literally just wants to pot this one in the bottom right and nudge the other one up towards the middle pocket, and the frame is in the bag. Didn't really want that there, but it doesn't really matter. He can pot it now or pot it in a minute into the bottom right, so that'll do. I'll be taking the one in the middle now. Go around the clock, as it were. Just drop this in. Now you could try and move the one in the middle of the top cushion. You could leave it where it is. I think with the one over the top right, you might as well try and move it. What you don't want to do is play a plant and pot the one over the top right and then leave yourself no shot. Yeah, he's opted not to move it. Deliberately did that, so just how you feel on the day. Low or high for this, just don't want straight. Yeah, that's lovely. So you just stun it on and off the cushion. Should track down towards the black, which will be lovely. Oh, it's gone a bit wide there. He's all right, but you don't want it. Didn't really want it that wide. As I say, he's okay. He's got a shot. Oh, it's a lovely shot. That's come out absolutely plumb as well. Oh, nearly. It's got rolled on a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for Ash, and that probably puts paid to the 6 red shootout scenario. 3-1. Remember, Luke's got to win. Oh, he's missed another one. That's 2 terrible black misses for Ash. Now, he got away with the first one. I'm not convinced he'll get away with this one, but he's got a chance to fluke it. He might even have enough to chop that, but I'll be coming up the backside of it if I was him. Or is it going to go on the quadruple? No. Right, so Luke, come on down, as they say in La La Land. This is huge. 6 minutes to go, 6.5 minutes to go. If Luke can take this frame, we'll have approximately 5 minutes at 2-2. It could be the last frame of the night. And if Luke were to win it, that would force a 6 red shootout. So I spoke way too soon by saying it was all over, because it certainly is not. If Luke Coyne can take these away. Just one small issue with the one next to the blacks. It doesn't go in the middle. Now be brave. Take the one at the bottom left, Luke. No, he's going round again. Oh, is this going? Yeah, and that's because he didn't take that one in the bottom left, which would have left him a straightforward shot into the top left. I suppose under a 15-second shot clock you can forgive him that, but yeah, it's a shame. But as I said, I think that puts paid to the 6 red shootout scenario. I can't see Luke winning 3 frames in 5 minutes, and that gives Ash a 3-1 lead. Darren Hill's the only happy man in the room. Yeah, absolutely, Kaz. Twice. But twice now Ash has made that critical error on the black, and unfortunately twice, for Luke's point of view, twice he's got away with it. This should be 3-1 to Luke. Or could be. We took quite a bit off that break, and it didn't really help him. Ash back at the table. Yellow's in the open. Yeah, it's a nice pot there. He's used the yellow or used the red to straighten the yellow up, but he's obviously hit it a little bit hard and put himself in a spot of bother. Yeah, I think Luke's head's gone a little bit now. Don't blame him, to be honest. He had a good crack, he had a good chance, and can't put that down to anybody's fault but his own, I'm afraid. Ash has got away with it.
How many weeks left on the doubles?
Oh, loads. We're in week 6 of the doubles. We just had week 6 of the doubles last night. It's 12 groups. So we're halfway through the doubles first round. And then, of course, it drops to 8 groups, then 4, then 2, then 1. So 20 weeks left.
Me and Britt are winning it. Me and Britt are winning it.
Oh, yeah? I think this is going to be 4-1. Might find Luke might concede after this frame. He's entitled to do so if he wants to. Can't say as I blame him. Yeah, it should be enough. 2 minutes to go. Well, no concession, so I think he's going to carry on. It's not impossible. 4 frames in 2 minutes. I'd like to see it done.
Yeah, I've seen it be done. Incredible.
Right, golden break. Come on, Ash. That's all we need tonight. No. That black has hardly moved off that spot on any break tonight. Nice break, though. Either colour, really. They're all there. I would probably take yellows, but either colour looks pretty set. Good chance either way. Yeah, I think Ash has probably played well enough to win the group tonight. He's had a bit of run, expecting in this frame, but you can't really blame him if his opponent don't punish. He's missed 2 dolly blacks and got punished on neither of them by Luke. Luke could easily have won this match, in my opinion. Just didn't take him away. But overall, fair play. Darren's done enough as well to get through, so I think it's probably the right outcome if it finishes this way, which I'm pretty sure it will now. Do you know, I'm that confident. Alright, I won't do it yet. I nearly marked that as a 5-1 victory, but Luke's going to have one little crack at this. Yeah, I don't blame him. He's had enough for tonight, I think. And Ash is making him stay till the very end. 7 seconds to go, so I'm confident now. So that's your finished table there. Ash and Darren go through. Unfortunately, Luke and Keith go out. Luke with definite going out with chances. But that's the way the game goes. So thanks everybody for watching. If you want to see the singles so far. Oh, where have I done it? There we are. So that's the singles so far. Obviously, we've got Ash and Darren to add into that. After next week, because I'm away, I think for the week after, I will let you know who's in what group and where they go. And we've got to sort out the dates. But until then, our next streaming is next Monday, where we see the return of the doubles. And the doubles we have next Monday is Group 7, which is Adrian and Bradley Reed, Shane McQuinn, Tom Chittenden, Anthony Griggs and Harry Quinn, Charlie Metcalf and Jack Galloway. So interesting group next week. Thanks to everyone tonight. Thanks again to Mr. Jefferson for being superb as always. And